States, we have people from Canada, and we have people from Mexico, and we have people from all over, and you are all welcome here. It's a really beautiful experience to sit here in the midst of people from all over the world who are tuning in right here, right now. And if you're listening to this on a recording, you're also tuning in. And we know there are many people meditating at any given moment in the world today. I think it's what the world needs. It's this sacred medicine we all need. And with meditation, we continue to connect to the center point of peace and become really resilient and become also very vibrant and vibrating goodness and peace throughout the world. Speaking of vibrations and goodness and peace, I'm so excited to welcome Barry Goldstein today. We've known each other for over 10 years. He's written books. He's an amazing, amazing musician. And we've met at some big events, and he's still out doing big events for Gregg Braden and Anita Moorjani. And his music has been featured in all over the world, really, in hospitals and healing centers. And you'll experience it. I don't want to tell you too much because we had a little sound check before we started this, and we almost forgot to let everybody in. It was so beautiful and so deep. Barry, thank you so much for being here and your commitment to creating so much beautiful vibrations in the world. I'm so happy you're
Well,
here.
thank you for having me, Sarah. And it's such a blessing being here with everyone today, and honored to be part of this beautiful event. And you gave me a perfect segue because really I'm going to be talking about the sacred center point within us, which is our heart space. And today's focus is really going to be bringing awareness to becoming heart centered during this process, becoming more coherent. And I'll talk a little bit about what that is, self love, which we can never get too much of, and really tapping into having a conversation with our heart. So it's not just a one way communication when we're bringing in the energy of the heart. It requires that we speak to our heart and we listen back to our heart. And the unique difference between the heart intelligence and the brain intelligence, the brain acquires knowledge and the heart incorporates that into creating wisdom. So the heart is more about the knowing without knowing and really tapping into our more intuitive states. And this process, which I created called the heart song breathing process, really works with developing that, because this is something that we're not taught in school, that we learn, through the process of our own path. And that's why I created this, to be able to bring myself back to my heart in any situation, whether it is a challenge going on in my life or shifting my environment. So moving into this state of heart coherence. So what is heart coherence? So some of you may already have heard of the HeartMath Institute, and they talk about heart coherence and the heart moving to smooth and orderly rhythms. So the best way for me to explain this to you, if you think of our body as an orchestra, imagine that each of the systems in our body is a part of that orchestra: our lymphatic system, our digestive system, our endocrine system. Imagine what that orchestra would sound like if each one of those sections decided to play whatever music they wanted to at whatever tempo. What you would hear would be really, really dissonant. But if we can agree upon a key, if we can agree upon a tempo, then we can move into something that sounds beautiful and harmonious. And that is really the job of the heart, is to move into these smooth, orderly rhythms so it can create the rhythm within our body that moves us towards health and well-being. So when we move into these coherent heart states, we actually are not just improving our mental, spiritual, emotional health, but we're improving our physical health, our physical heart, our heart rate variability, which is what allows us to adapt to stress in our lives. So there are a lot of ways to get to this heart coherence state. One is by tapping into beautiful emotions such as kindness, compassion, um, love, and self-love. And all of these have been studied. So when we move into those emotions, the heart starts producing these smooth and orderly rhythms. But when we're in emotions such as anger, envy, or jealousy, or shame, our heart moves into the opposite of it, moves into dissonance and incoherent rhythms. So when we can train our heart to move into those emotions and to synchronize, so that's where the music part comes in. Our heart has the ability, our internal rhythm, which is our heart, has the ability to synchronize to the external rhythm of music. And in doing so, we move into these coherent states, what is called entrainment. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be moving into a 3-step breathing process with music that is targeting your heart at a relaxed state at about 60 beats per minute. So you can move into this beautiful ebb and flow. And the 3-breath process will be connecting us to the earth. It will be connecting us to the heavens, and we will be integrating that in our heart. And I'll move you through the process. Really, all the directions will be in the guidance. We will initially be connecting with the heart. We'll go through the 3-breath process. I'll ask you to start a conversation with your heart. And towards the end of this process, you'll have the opportunity to either integrate the energy of the meditation with the music, or also the opportunity to journal. So if you want to get out a journal, pen and paper, if you have it handy, that's great. And if you decide to use it or not, that way you have it handy. And that is the basics of the methodology that I'll be using. So just follow my guidance. Allow yourself to receive and really connect with your own heart. And really, I'll take you through how we're going to be doing that. But let's start it together without the music first, and just creating an awareness around our heart. So just gently place your hands on your heart. And if you want to close your eyes and go inward, then you are in a beautiful, safe, and nurturing space for you to become your own sound explorer. And that starts with your internal symphony. Your heart is part of this symphony. So just give yourself a big breath in through your heart. Release any stress you're holding in your body. And we'll begin. And just feeling the energy of your hands on your heart. This awareness is sacred. And although we all have a heartbeat, we all have a breath. Your heartbeat and your breath are unique to you. In your heart, in your center, lies your own heart code, your own unique vibration. And just really allow yourself to feel that. Your own heartbeat beating in your chest. A sign that no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what challenges you are experiencing, that in this moment you are alive You are vital. And just breathe that in to your heart and send that out to every cell in your body. Just seeing your physical body being nourished in each breath you take in through your heart and each breath you breathe out. You're becoming lighter and your heart energy is becoming more expansive. Breathing in, receiving that love and sending it out to every cell in the body. And take a moment to bring in an awareness of something that you love or loves you in your life. It could be a friend, a relative, it could be a pet, it could be a place, it could be a situation or an event, whatever it is. Take a moment and allow yourself to feel the love from whoever or whatever that is. Good, and really receive that. And again, bringing in the gift of gratitude into your heart with a big breath in, and then sending that love into your physical body. Feeling your heart's energy, your heart's field of energy expanding in you and around you. Feeling your own heartbeat, feeling your own breath, and your own giftedness, your own vibration that you can always come back to by just placing your hands on your heart and bringing in the emotion of gratitude, kindness, and compassion. And just allow yourself to feel that in your heart. Big breath in. And release any stress now that you're holding in your physical body with a big ah out. That sigh is a soul sound that signals the physical, mental, emotional body that everything is okay. And the mental body moves into alignment, into emptiness. We'll begin the 3-breath process. The first breath will be geared towards connecting with the earth. So if you're in a seated position, place your feet firmly on the floor. The first breath connects us to Mother Earth, to the energy of being supported, nurtured, and safe as we walk our next path, our next steps in the world. Just give yourself a big breath in, bringing it in through the bottom of your feet through your lower upper legs, through your lower abdomen and upper abdomen, all the way up to the heart. And then releasing that breath outward. Beautiful. The second breath connects us with the heavens. So this breath we bring in through the top of our head. This breath connects us to the unlimited field of all potentials. Connects us to the Divine Father, to the heavens. Helps us release control and bring in guidance to our heart. So bring a breath in through the top of your head, through your throat, through your heart, and then release it with a big sigh out. And then the third breath integrates the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy from below and above in the heart. So just bringing a big breath in through the heart and a big breath out through the heart. Let's do that one more time together. Again, connecting with the energy of the earth, feeling grounded and supported, bringing it in through the bottom of our feet, through our lower body and energy centers, all the way to the heart. And then release it out with a powerful sigh. Next, bring your breath in through the top of the head, connecting to the heavenly energy, bringing that breath in through the top of the head, all the way through our face, our throat, into the heart, and releasing it through the heart. And then a breath in through the heart, and a breath out through the heart. Good. And I want to give you a few moments to try that on your own. The 3-breath process from below into the heart, from above into the heart, and then through the heart and out through the heart. And do that on your own for a few moments. Good, and now that heart space is open and expansive, there's energy flowing from below and above. And literally, you have aligned your antenna of your energetic flow to connect with the divine. And just feel that energy coming in and expanding. Feeling a sense of connection. Feeling supported from below, connecting to the divine feminine energy. And feeling an expansive field of all potential that you have access to from the center of your heart. And in this beautiful divine collaboration, if you could bring in the energy and guidance that you are not alone in this moment, that your heart is experiencing a connection with something beyond yourself. Let us open up the conversation and ask your heart, ask this intelligence, any question, any insight that you would like that might be in relation to a situation or a person or a place or a vision or a dream that you are birthing, that you would like some additional information about. And again, this is a two-way conversation, so ask the question and then give yourself time to receive and listen to whatever guidance that comes through. There is no wrong or right. The guidance you receive is for you, for your heart, for your unique vibration. And if you feel the need to journal the answers, you can do that, or you can allow yourself to just receive and stay in the space, stay in this awareness and energy as you do this. So in this moment, ask for guidance or ask for a question to be answered, and I'll give you a few moments to do that. Beautiful, and just feeling that energy, that communication, listening to your guidance. And just hold that in your heart for a moment. Breathe it in through the heart and breathe it out. And now take a moment to create an intention for the highest outcome for whatever it is you ask guidance for. What would that feel like? What would the happy ending be? Allow yourself to see that, to feel that, where you are, who are you with? Visualize the intention and outcome already being fulfilled. And just receive that energy. Sending your intention out. And breathe it in through the heart. Breathe it out, feeling yourself synchronized and aligned with the highest vibration possible. You are sacred. Feeling that in every cell of your body. And just give yourself a few moments to gently breathe in and out of your heart and integrate this. And just feeling that energy in our hearts, keeping your hands on your heart for one breath together, the 3 rounds, bringing the breath in through the bottom of our feet, and again, feeling ourselves connected to the Divine Mother, the earth energy, feeling grounded, supported, and nurtured on whatever next steps you take on your path. Bring that in through the bottom of your feet, all the way up to your heart, and release it. Then bringing a breath in through the top of our head, connecting to the energy of the Divine Father, connecting to the unlimited field, and tapping into all the potentials that you have. Moving into your life, bring that breath in through the top of your head, all the way through your face, through your throat, into your heart, and releasing it. And then a final breath together in through our hearts and out through our hearts. And just feeling that energy for a moment. You are connected in your heart. Your heart is your home. No matter what's going on in your life, you have the ability to come back to your own unique vibration. And this process was really designed to help you center on the heart center, opening it up and moving more into a heart-centered life, or magnifying your heart-centered life. So with that, let's just take one final big breath in through our hearts together, connecting to our own unique heart, sending it out. And one more breath connecting to the heartbeat of the planet. And when we send this breath out, any prayers that you have, anything that you would like to bless the world with, send that out into your breath outward. And so it is.